Hey there, you know what the worst thing is about living on the first floor, besides the Irish step dancers on the second floor? It's when your house gets infested with ants and pests and spiders because they decided your home is their home. Which is not true, but, well, try to explain it to them. So, yesterday, when one of the spiders literally looked me straight in the eye as I was enjoying my morning cup of coffee, I decided to act. And the first person I ever call when I face this kind of problem is, of course, Grandma. Hey, don't you? She's literally the only person on the planet who could help me to deal with insects effectively. And trust me, when it comes to bugs eviction, there's no better expert. She was, of course, happy to help. Well, after questioning me if I was eating well and if I was spending enough time outside, of course. But the interrogation was all worth it because Grandma did have a piece of advice for me. She said I should cut lemon peel into small pieces, wrap them into some fabric, and leave these bags behind the doors and windows. Turns out bugs hate this smell, and they'll stay away from the house. Well, having fabric bags filled with random stuff all over the place is super Grandma style, but I decided to give it a try. To be honest, I was a bit skeptical, but too willing to make my house an insect-free zone to doubt. So I ordered 100 lemons. To make it work 100%, I made really huge bags and put them 3 feet away from each other. I was surrounded by them. It's a bit weird decoration, but you can choose some nice fabric and make it beautiful. And honestly, no need to be super extreme like me. 1 bag per door or window is enough. These bags really worked wonders. In the following days, I didn't see a single insect. But there was another thing I noticed. My cat, who used to love chilling on the windowsill and occasionally chewing my plants, stopped doing it. I haven't seen him getting even close to the window. Turns out, it's a great cat repellent too. So if you want to keep your cat away from the garden, plants, or some shelves, you might want to try it too. So it all worked, but I still had 90 lemons. Yeah, buying so many was very impulsive. But I had to do something with them now, so I decided to figure out if lemons had any other secret powers. Since I'd collected some wisdom from my grandma, next was Mom. I hadn't seen her for a while, so it was great to finally go visit her. But first, I had to go to work. Surprisingly, I learned another couple of secrets of lemons there, too. My colleague spilled coffee on her jacket and was very frustrated about that. Another colleague, a mother of 5 little kids, was persuading her there was nothing like lemon when it comes to getting rid of stains. Mix lemon juice with baking soda and apply this substance to the stain. Then wash it. You can pour a cup of lemon juice in the washer. It'll be enough to get rid of smaller stains, but it'll also help to keep the clothes' color. And as a bonus, it'll smell fresh after the laundry is done. It must work. I mean, she has 5 kids, and I've never seen her wearing something with a stain on it. It's either she only wears clothes once and then throws them away, or the almighty lemon really does its job. As we were talking, our boss approached. During the long seconds of silence, millions of excuses ran through my head for not working in the middle of the day. But turns out, she was a lemon fan too. She revealed her darkest secret. She never goes to the salon to bleach her strands of hair. To be honest, I was surprised, because she actually looked really good, and I used to think it was done by the professional. But you guessed it, it's done by lemon. Citric acid in lemons is a natural bleaching agent. But don't hurry to apply lemon juice on your hair. It's not going to change just like that. Even if you put your head in the basket. There's another secret ingredient that goes in too: the sun. Do you know why your hair often gets lighter after summer? Melanin, the hair's natural pigment, is responsible for your hair color. Being exposed to the sun, it changes, and hair color follows suit. So, lemon juice and sun is the secret to success. The acid from the lemon opens up the cuticles of your hair. Then its first layer strips away, and voila! Your hair color changes. But unfortunately, if your hair is too dark, it might not work for you. Then hair salon is your only way. After work, I went to my mom's. I have to say, she's a cleaning maniac who loves everything neat and nice. I imagine the day I moved out from her must have been her best day. As always, the house was shining. Turns out lemons have something to do even with this. Mom said her secret way of using lemons is making a cleaning spray. Here's how to make it. Cut some lemons into a glass jar or a pot. Pour vinegar all over it, close, and let it stay for 2 weeks. When done, strain the liquid and add the same amount of water. The spray is ready. Now, you just have to pour it into a spray bottle and you're all set to clean even the dirtiest places. Here's another hack from my mom. You know this thing when you just cut a ton of onions and your hands smell like, well, onions? Then lemon, again, is your savior here. Take a slice of lemon and rub your hands, fingers, and nails with it. Then wash the hands using lemon as soap. I'm telling you, your hands will smell fresh like you've never chopped lemons in your life. The same thing works to get rid of the smells on the cutting board. Rub it with a piece of lemon and wash. When I was walking home, I got a text from my best friend asking if I wanted to hang out. I did, so he invited me over to his country house for barbecue. I didn't expect I'd learn another lemon secret, but I actually did again. My friend was using lemon to start a fire. You just have to bake lemon peels until they get darker, and they're ready to go. They work perfectly, and there's no need to buy toxic fire starters anymore. You can even use lemon peels in your fireplace at home. They'll help to ignite the wood, make it burn longer, and add a nice lemon scent to your house. As we had this lemon benefits talk, my friend's wife entered the room. Turns out it was a family thing. She loved using lemons too. She used them to get rid of bad smell in the kitchen. When it comes to drawers, she does it just like my grandma does. Puts dry lemon peels in some fabric bag, adding there some nicely scented spices like cinnamon or cardamom. Then she just leaves them in a drawer. Well, maybe cupboards aren't usually that smelly, but the trash can is, and lemon still works wonders. Just throw a couple of peels to the bottom of the trash can, and they will absorb the smell. The trick works for fridges too, and for the dishwasher. Just pour a cup of lemon juice at the bottom of an empty dishwasher. To be honest, it works for literally everything. You can put lemon peels anywhere you want. It's up to you. Your office desk, your shoes, your wardrobe, seriously, anything. There was another cool trick their young son uses. For him, it's hard to deal with long road trips, and he quickly gets nauseous. So they always have a lemon in the car, and whenever he starts feeling bad, he chews on a slice of lemon. Well, my long day was finally over, and I came back home. I needed to relax, so I put the pot on the stove. Of course, I added some lemon peels inside and let it simmer on the lowest heat. Soon after, my apartment started getting a light smell of citrus. I got comfortable in my favorite chair with my favorite book, and it was the perfect end of the day. This one is my personal lemon hack, the smell of holidays. Well, I guess now I have that 90 lemons thing figured out. Yep, lemon peels are so appealing.